a beautiful girl who used to smile at everything. But lately, all she does is go out, drink, and lose herself in parties. Every night, she tries to forget something she never talks about. No one really knows what's hurting her, not even her mom. Then she saw her mom in the kitchen, smiling softly, cooking again, the same food she always makes. The girl stopped, her expression turning cold. "Why do you always cook the same food every time, Mom?" she shouted angrily. Her mom looked at her, still calm, still gentle, and said softly, "Because I just want to love you, my daughter." The anger grew too strong. Before she even realized it, she slapped her mom. The sound echoed in the quiet kitchen. Her mother stood still, eyes wide, holding her cheek as tears began to fall. "How could you?" the girl said through angry tears, her voice shaking. Her mom didn't answer. She just looked at her daughter with sadness and love. The girl kept saying hurtful things, not bad words, just painful ones. Words she would soon wish she could take back. The room was silent, except for her mother's quiet sobs. That night, the mother knelt by her bed and prayed. "Dear God," she whispered, "please guide my daughter. Someday, let her see how much I love her. I will always protect her, no matter what." She smiled softly through her tears and whispered one last time, "Because I'm her mother, and my love will never end." That same night, after the argument, her daughter left the house again. The mother stayed awake, worried and praying. Hours passed, until suddenly the phone rang. Her hands trembled as she answered, and her face turned pale. Her daughter had been in an accident. She fell to the floor crying softly, "God, please, not my daughter." Outside, sirens echoed through the quiet night. The mother ran toward the flashing lights, her heart pounding. When she reached the place, she saw her daughter lying on the ground, still and pale under the streetlight. She fell to her knees, tears streaming down her face. "Please, God," she whispered, "don't take her away from me." Days passed. The mother never left her daughter's side. When the doctors came, their faces were quiet and heavy. They said her daughter might never see again. The mother's eyes filled with tears, but she only held her daughter's hand and whispered, "Don't be afraid. I'm right here." That night, the daughter tried to get up to drink some water, but the glass slipped from her hands and fell to the floor. "Mom?" she called softly. There was no answer. She called again, louder this time. Still nothing. Worried, she slowly walked toward her mother's room. "Mom, are you there?" she whispered. When she reached the bed, her heart stopped. Her mom was lying still, not moving, her skin cold to the touch. "Mom, please wake up," she cried, shaking softly, tears falling down her face in the quiet night. Later that day, she arrived at the hospital. The room was quiet, filled with the soft sound of machines. Her mother lay peacefully on the bed, covered with a white blanket. The daughter sat beside her, holding her hand and crying softly. "I'm so sorry, Mom, for everything I've done," she whispered. "I wish I could tell you how much I love you." The next morning, the doctor came to speak with her. She sat quietly, her hands folded, trying to be strong. The doctor looked at her with gentle eyes and said softly, "Your mother. She planned something before she passed. She wanted to give you her eyes." The girl's lips parted. Her face froze in shock. Tears began to fall down her cheeks as she whispered, "My mom. She left her eyes for me?" The doctor nodded slowly, his expression kind. She covered her face with trembling hands and cried, a mix of pain and love filling her heart. The house feels quiet, but full of warmth. As she stands by the window, sunlight gently touches her face. And though her mother is gone, her love still fills every corner of this house. Every light that touches her face feels like her mother's warmth. Every breeze that passes through the window feels like her mother's gentle hand. She smiles, not because she's forgotten the pain, but because she finally understands what love truly means. A mother's love never ends. It forgives, even when we fail. It protects, even when we don't see it. And it stays, even after goodbye.
You still prayed I'd find my way. Mama, you waited for me. Every single day I see the lines upon your face. Years of love I can't erase. You smiled though I made you cry. Still you